If you're a B2B salesperson and you're struggling with your cold outreach, listen to these statistics. 90% of decision makers say they never respond to cold outreach. And of those, only 28% actually engage in conversation. Wait, it gets worse. 77% of buyers won't even engage with salespeople who can't provide insights about their business. So if you're using an outreach automation tool for your email, I want you to think for a second. Are you using the spray and pray method, which is one message for everybody? Are you personalizing your outreach and getting very specific about the people that you're targeting around your message and the insightful information you're providing? Or are you just using one message for everybody and hoping something sticks and booking a couple meetings per week? Well, if you're not booking at least 12 to 15 new meetings and you're prospecting per week with new customers or new personas within large accounts, if you sell a major account, or if you're selling a large territory, you absolutely should be booking 12 to 15 new meetings a week if you want to have a fat pipeline, which will allow you to hit your quota, or better yet, exceed it and get those juicy accelerators. Now, here's the thing. Research shows that modern sellers, those leveraging more modern day sales techniques and strategies, are leveraging multi-threading. And those who are actually gaining a 57% higher ROI on their sales prospecting activities. So what is multi-threading? Well, if you want to be successful in B2B sales and you're struggling with prospecting, you can't go at one target within each company or 5 targets within a company that all have different jobs. Here's the reason why. When you're going at all of them with different messages or even the same message, you're going to struggle. Instead, what you want to do is speak to different people at different levels of the organization to try to understand their perspective on what the problems are in the business. So for example, if you sell a sales software, then you might want to talk to a CRO or a VP of sales about business problems they're trying to solve specific to revenue. What are the revenue targets for the company? What are the revenue goals? Where are they falling short? Are they falling short maybe in their major market accounts, or maybe they're struggling with breaking into new territories? And if your SaaS solution solves for that, that would be the thing that you want to go solve for. However, if you're going to start calling on account executives and SDRs, or maybe even someone in marketing, I would be looking to find out what are the different problems that they see from their perspective. Success in dealing with humans depends on their perspective, okay? And the more you can understand lots of different people's perspectives, then you can leverage what's called multi-threading by leveraging all of those different perspectives to come up with one unified message that you can take to an executive leader to help sell your solution, by helping them solve the problem, by bridging the gap, by tying everybody's perspective to one, and then creating a uniform message back to that executive, okay? The second thing you need to realize, if you want to be successful in your cold outreach, or warm outreach for that matter, you need to learn how to use referrals. Did you know that 99% of salespeople never ask for a referral? 99%. That's literally almost everyone. Did you actually know that 84% of B2B buyers are willing to give a referral if you just asked? So ask. Now, you might be wondering, how do I ask for a referral from somebody that doesn't even trust me? Here's a technique that I've used for years, and it's really paid a lot of dividends for me and a lot of the students in my program, as well as the people that I coach and lead within the company that I work for. You have to pay attention to the people that are below the power line. And the reason this is important is, number one, nobody pays attention to the people below the power line because they're actually not decision makers. So guess what? Salespeople are typically attracted to people that are usually like line manager level because they have the lowest barrier of entry. They usually skip the executive level decision makers because executives are hard to get in front of. It's more challenging, and usually most people that are in sales roles do not have the skills to get in front of those folks. But you're usually skipping the people that are the users and the tactical people at the ground floor. Especially if you sell a technical solution, you should absolutely build relationships with those people that are going to be the users of your product or service, or that you'll actually impact if you sell the company that you're targeting your product or service, because you're bridging the gap for them. And if they're the user and it makes their lives easier, find out what their perspective is. If no one pays attention to them, but you're the one person that does, how much trust and rapport do you think you're going to build with that person, so that when it comes time to ask them for a referral, do you think they're willing to introduce you to their boss or their leader? Of course they will. So build relationships with those below the power line and above, but definitely pay attention to the people that are not actually the decision makers. And then once you built trust and rapport and truly understood their perspective and how you can possibly help them, then ask them for a referral, and your chances are much more likely to get in front of their boss or even their boss's boss. And you know what? Here's a secret. They're usually the ones that have access to their boss's calendar, so you can ask them to just introduce you and schedule a meeting right there and then for you and their boss.